and welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Play Minecraft. I'm your host, Wyvern Rider, and today we're going to be going on an adventure of epic proportions. Not really, though. Let me just cycle. Damn it! Why? Why? Why you crash? It always crashes. Oh well, that's not too bad. So, now I'm two versions behind. It's got 1.3.1 and 1.3.2 out so far. Oh wait, that was the right one. Dang it. Not the tainted one, not the one with the thingy. This one. Okay, so, one thing I did want to point out that I found very funny. You guys might not find it as funny, but, so this is the first, one that I came across, right? So, here's what I showed you in the very first episode. Very first episode. I saw this, walked over here, talked about it for a little, and then walked off in this direction. Right behind it. Directly behind it. I found that hilarious, because there would have been a... If I had noticed that, there would have been a very good chance that I would have built my house here, simply because of its proximity to this. But, anyway, that I found that hilarious. It was very funny. So, right, here's the area that we walked past in the very first episode. Here's the big desert, and then we walked around here. I was rather disappointed at the area, saw the Thaumic slime over there. There's the monolith. And, so I decided to use this desert for the area to preview these, boars. I used my wand of equal trade around here for a little bit of sand. But, alright, so here we have 4 arcane boars set up. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 arcane singularities in each, and then put one of the nozzles on each one and just bore downwards. So we're going to start off with the air, and this one has a medium range and a medium focus, but an improved speed. So if I turn that on, wow, that's really fast. So it'll begin to bore at a very rapid pace. That's very impressive. So you don't want to have too many bores going at once, because they will lag up your game. The number of, as you can see, just the suction particle effects are pretty graphics intensive. So watch out for that. Don't try and operate like 500,000 of them at once. While it may be cool to destroy entire chunks at a time, it will not be cool when your computer decides that it wants to freeze up. So that's the medium bore. Very cool. Oh, got some crystals. I'm liking that. Wow. This is very impressive. I like it. Alright, moving on. So the next one is going to be the water focus, which has a long range and a medium focus. So that's pointing the wrong direction. Whoops. It would not do to turn it on and have it pointing the wrong way. Is I sure that it's a long, medium focus? Huh. The standard bore nozzle is a narrow focus. So as you can see, it only does the 3x3. This does a 5x5. So a medium focus is a 5x5. So, okay, this one's almost done. So you can see that simply using 3 arcane singularities will take this thing down to a little over 2/3. Maybe a little under 2/3 durability. Whoop, and the rest of it just falls. I don't really care about that, though. Wow, good haul. Alright. So next we're going to do the water. Turn this one on. It's not near as fast, but this one goes a lot deeper, if I recall correctly. This one has a pretty good spread. Alright, so I'm going to set this one up while that one works. This one's the really dangerous one. Actually, I think I'm going to move this one over from this one. Here's the fire, and that is also not facing the correct direction. So the fire one it's medium range, medium focus, but it will consume low-value items, so you can see that it's not even getting any sand into the chest yet. So basically the only thing that you're going to get out of this one is valuable items like ores and crystals and stuff. But you can see that it has not even gone down yet in how much it's bored. So I can probably actually take these other two singularities out of here, and as long as it's got low value items to consume, then it won't even go down in that very much. So this thing will probably work on its own for a long time on a single singularity. So that's how that's the one you're going to want to use if you want to conserve singularities. Though singularities aren't really all that important anyway. So one feature that I wanted to point out about the Sword of the Zephyr is that, let's go over here. And I think I'm going to be carrying around the Sword of the Zephyr a lot more often, of this zoomy thingy, just for the whoosh effect. But alright, if I take off my Sword of the Zephyr and I jump down here, ow, I take some damage. So jumping from that height will damage me. But if I'm holding the Sword of the Zephyr at the time, then I will not take damage and I will gently drift to the ground. That effect is also present on the elemental cutter. So that's rather nice. You cannot take fall damage while holding these. Very, very useful in the nether. You can get pretty much anywhere in the nether now. I need your brain, give me your brain. Ow. Okay, here, spider. There's no place for you here. Go away. I'm trying to demo things. And you're getting in my way. So, you'll notice the elemental boars have a single color particle effect. That's rather nice. See, that one's red, that one's blue, that one was yellow, and this last one is going to be green. Well, and I have to count the number of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay, that should be plenty of distance. So I'm just going to put this earth one in here. That is the wrong slot. No duh. Alright, get it pointed down. Ah! Oh, wait. You didn't give me a brain. You're useless. Alright, I'm going to put all of these arcane singularities in here because if there's any boar that really needs them, it's going to be the earth one. This has a wide focus, and I'm going to turn this on and then back way far away. Because you'll see that it will start grabbing blocks from everywhere around it. I think it goes, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It bores out a 9 by 9 if you let it. So, how far down is this? Not even. All I've got is some iron and coal. Interesting. So this one will bore out a 9 by 9 area. Well, let's see if I can get over here. And so this one is the thing that you want to use if you want to just create a massive whirlpool. I should probably stick another chest on the side of this. Actually, you know what I can do is I can take this sand and go put it over in here. This is entertaining. And it will start consuming the sand, I believe. Or maybe it won't. I don't know. I don't know how this thing works. So let's just go down here for real quick. Whoop. Ooh. Got some crystals on the... Ooh, I found a cave. That's rather nice. So, this is a great way to find caves, by the way. But, getting out, not so easy. Hup. Oof. Hey, I made it. Alright, so this one's done. For now. If I was to put another couple of arcane boars in here, this would just keep going down and down and down. But the water one will go much farther down than the others, or much farther in distance. The air one just does it really fast. It's a standard boar. The fire one just keeps going forever till it runs out of things to eat. So the fire one, I think this one bored out all the way down to as far as it's going to go. You notice that it just didn't get the sides all the way. But this one, oh man, a real piece of work. Is that a red brain zombie? Yes, it is. Give me a brain. Give me a brain. Give me a brain. Give me a brain. So, okay, good. I got another brain. So one thing I wanted to point out about the, I can't leave this running out here. Well, I guess I can. But it won't really demo what I want it to. So, I'm hoping to actually have this thing bore out as deep as it'll go, just because I would think that would be rather interesting to see the entire size of the area that it would cover. But I think I need another chest for that. So I did not plan out how to get back these chests, so I think I'm just going to leave them here in the meantime. I've got plenty of resources anyway, but I do need to empty this one. So just give me all this stuff. Come on, give me this stuff. Okay, let's go home, and I'll show you something else real quick. Alright. So, you remember when I was talking about the enchanter and was rather disappointed that it wouldn't give me full level enchantments? So one thing I discovered is that the more brains you have around it, the better chance it has, or the better it is at just enchanting things. So as you can see, if I put this sword in here, there are quite a good number of enchantments that you can put on it. And these are some additional enchantments that are also added by Thaumcraft are the fire aspect. Well, the fire aspect is already there, but it will add venom aspect and ice aspect as well. So this will poison your enemies, and this will freeze them for a brief period of time. There's the soul stealer. There's the relic hunter. There's the vampiric that we discovered earlier. You're gonna get knockback, sharpness, smite. Somebody asked me to play Left 4 Dead just now, and self-repair. But I'm just going to leave that in there while I go and get some glass and another soul fragment. At least I think it's glass and soul fragments. I can't remember. Hey, how do you make the brain in a jar? I forget. Help me to remember. Oh, there we go. Oh, I was right. It is glass blocks and things and stuff. Let's just make some of those real quick, and let's see if this will actually increase the enchantment rate. Is that a slime right? Oh no, just my eyes playing tricks on me. Alright, let's replace some more bookcases. Bump. Pump. There we go. So, I don't think anything changed, but you'll see I've got the, whatchamacallit, what's the name of that blue one? Contained emptiness. I've got the contained emptiness thing on this right now because I want it to be able to... Whoa, hey, it did change. What's new here? Something changed. Ah, it added sharpness 4. That's interesting. So, I was right. The more brains there are, the, higher levels you can put on it. So I'm betting once I fill this in completely with brains, I'll be able to enchant some really powerful tools and weapons. So I think I'm going to hold off on enchanting things until then, because I think that would be great. So let's put some sand away. I don't know where I'm going to put sandstone. Oh, excuse me. My allergies have been killing me over the past few days. So, little update on my current situation. I will still not be available until... I'm not moving till next Tuesday, so my whole schedule has been thrown off. And, I'm a little irritated about that, but I guess that's just how it is. So, I'm just gonna finish putting this stuff away. venturing into the Twilight Forest. I still haven't decided where to put my house, but having demoed those boars and such. Oh, that's an element. Yeah, that is my elemental cutter. Let's just bring that with. Alright, so one thing that I wanted to point out is that sometimes the Nether in the Twilight Forest will crash when you try to enter it. So one thing you should do, or always do, is save and reload your level so that it starts out on a fresh render when you go in. So that way it saves your inventory and everything, and that way it won't glitch. You should do the same thing before leaving. So I did come back in here for a brief period of time, and I punched a hole through that, and let's see if I can find my way back up to where it was. Here it is. I dug up through the surface, and I dug some little things right here. But one thing that's very interesting about these leaves is that, you know how usually when you punch leaves they get destroyed? Well, these leaves, they do not get destroyed, they drop the leaf. So I'm not sure what the purpose of that is, but I guess that's a easier way to do landscaping. I'm not sure what the real purpose of it is. And oh, one thing I did notice is that back over here on the other side of this, in this direction, there's another one of those obsidian tower things, but there's a new biome back here that I noticed. Or not new, but new to me. And it's, well, not necessarily new to me either. I mean, Bungle and I ran across one of these, but I was waiting to run into one here. It's a glacier. It's just this giant block of ice. And there are penguins on it. Here's a penguin. Who's a penguin? Who's a cute little penguin? They make chicken noises when you kill them. So, yeah, that is something that I noticed. It's rather large. I don't know what's it actually. It's actually called a glacier for a biome. And the penguins will lay eggs. I found that funny. So they're basically retextured chickens. But they fit well with the theme of the giant glacier. So that's rather neat. A little building down there. Let's see. What else is out here? Let's go over here. So I guess we'll do a little bit more exploring for now. What's that down there? Oh, it's water. Or ice, I guess. So there's another dark wood on the other side of this glacier. So that's kind of interesting. Fly. I can fly. So these things just go on for forever. Ah, here's my hill. Okay. So I'm most likely going to build my house up here just because this is a giant flat area of relatively sturdy material. And I can orient myself based on it. So I know that if I get to the edge of this biome, then I'll know where I am. So I like that about it. And I can find my house, even from the other side, because of this hill thing. So even if I'm coming from that direction or that way, it doesn't really matter. The portals help me not get lost, so that I can always just kind of warp back to where I need to be. Like this. And, what is that? Oh, they're angry wolves. So, apparently wolves are by default angry in here. These ones just attack me without warning. I find that rather irritating. I don't like wolves already. So, oh, come on, let me out. Whatever. I'm a little lost now. Ah, another angry wolf. Stop attacking me. Alright, so I said I would bust into this thing, so let's figure out what's in here. I hear some weird noises. Like I hear lots of spiders and some kind of creepy laughter. Hee hee hee. Don't you laugh at me, you creepy bastard. I don't even know what you are. Where are you? I hear you, but I can't find you. Now it sounds like he's below me. I don't like this. I haven't found anything yet. But I can hear them! It's so creepy! Are you up here? This is the most bizarre looking mine. Alright, well, I can't find anything. Haven't found anything. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back out. I'm gonna get an arcane borer. Excuse me again. And I'm going to just bore into the side of this until I find something. I think I'll use the big green bore and just definitely find whatever's in there. Because I feel like there's something in there. I know there's something in there, but I don't know how to find it. So let's head on back out. And so I wasn't sure that I would be able to get a full episode today, but I guess I did. Sort of. I know I didn't feature near as much as I usually do, but that's okay. And still not sure what to do about these darkwood leaves. I'm sure they have some purpose, but maybe not a practical one. So, oops, wrong thing. There we go. And that's about it. Hopefully I'll be able to get as many brains as I can. Or a lot more brains at least. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, leave me some suggestions, and I'll check y'all on the save file.